Egusi soup is one of my favorite Nigerian soups, and today I'll be showing you how I made this pot of delicious goodness. This recipe is a must try. So before then, please subscribe to my channel. Without wasting your time, these are the ingredients that we'll be using to cook this Nigerian soup. Starting with the egusi, also known as the melon seed. The attached picture shows how this melon seed looks like. Meanwhile, this is the blended form of the melon seed. Next is our protein, and I'm using tozo beef. And the type of protein you use is optional. You can use chicken, you can use fish, whatever protein that suits you. Apart from that, you'll be needing what we call the stockfish. You can get it from your local market. We need some crayfish and of course palm oil, some pepper, and then cow skin, or you can call it Ponmo. Then this smoked fish and catfish. For the vegetable, we're using bitter leaf. Your choice of vegetable is optional. You can use pumpkin leaf, you can use scent leaf, you can use uziza. It's very optional. And finally, our salt and seasoning. To begin, I start by boiling my meat. Then I season my meat with seasoning cubes, salt, and onion. Then I allow this to simmer for like a few minutes before topping up water. While my meat was on the fire cooking, I had to start prepping other ingredients for this egusi soup. So my secret hack for making my egusi to be very delicious is using onion water to mix my egusi. You can use water to mix your egusi, but you see, onion water, it gives this egusi a different kind of taste. Oh my god, you need to try it. So I mix it properly and I maintain a particular consistency, not too watery and not too thick. Then I went back to check on my meat, and yes, my meat was almost 90% done. Then I introduced the cow skin that I've already cooked, because the cow skin has been cooked. So I now had to add it inside the meat, and also added my stockfish that was pre-washed with hot water. I just want this kind of, I wanted them to have the same kind of taste with the meat stock. Now the cooking process has officially begun. Allow your pot to heat a little bit before adding your oil. This method of egusi soup is going to take a lot of oil, at least from the beginning. Now you're going to scoop your egusi inside the oil, a smaller portion. This is looking like akara, right? So after like 2 seconds, just keep mixing the egusi gently. Of course, it's going to stick to your pot, but just keep gently. Don't worry, when you add a little water to it, it is going to come off. So make sure you keep turning and you keep mixing gently till the egusi is done properly. Our egusi is done. So the next thing I'll be doing now is I'll be adding my blended crayfish and pepper. Then I'll allow this to cook for at least 3 minutes before I go in with my meat stock. After adding the meat stock, I make sure I turn thoroughly and then cover to cook for some minutes. By the time I come back to check on this soup, the whole house was announcing that I am making egusi soup. So right now I'll be adding my seasoning, my salt, and my seasoning. Then I will mix thoroughly and also allow to cook for a minute. So after a few minutes, I went back to check on our soup, and if you see the aroma, oh god, the aroma was heavenly. Now it's time for us to introduce our proteins. So I added all our proteins for this meat. I added my beef, added the stockfish and the Ponmo that is needed for the soup, and I stirred properly. See, one thing with this type of egusi soup is it can never go wrong. It can never go wrong. If you try this method of making your egusi, it can never go wrong. It will come out very, very tasty. Like very, very tasty. I promise you that. Then after I added my protein, I allowed it to cook for a minute, and when I come back, it was time for us to add my ingredient. I had to stir to make sure it's not burning, and oh god, you guys, you need to be here. So I added my bitter leaf. I prefer bitter leaf to my egusi, while a lot of people prefer to use pumpkin leaf, that is ugu. Some use uziza. Do you know, I don't know the difference between uziza and ota. Okay, otazi is the bitter one, then uziza, yes. Some will prefer to use uziza leaf for their egusi soup, but the best option for me is onubu soup, onubu leaf. Onubu leaf gives this egusi this sweet taste that you can't say no to. Our egusi is 99% ready. Yes, so after stirring, you just have to let it simmer for a few minutes, then our egusi is super ready. So because of the consistency, I added a little water to make it a little, and then I added a little crayfish at the end to give it this, there's this taste it gives, like when you add your crayfish, when your soup is almost done and you add your crayfish, there's this kind of taste that it gives. So yeah, basically this is how I made this egusi soup, and I bet you it was sumptuous. With this method for your egusi, I bet you will keep on cooking egusi soup. Once you follow this step and you make your egusi, you fall in love with egusi. If you don't like egusi and you follow this method, you will fall in love with egusi. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.